You've all seen one of these before. It's a Rubik's Cube, and it's probably pissed you off at some point in your life. So I'm going to show you how to do it, using the method you can find at www.alchemistmatt.com, as in the guy's name is Matt and he's an alchemist. His method is by far, the easiest and simplest way to solve a Rubik's Cube. You only have to memorize 4 sequences of moves. That's it. And they all make sense. Give yourself probably 2 hours and you'll be able to pick up a cube and just do it like that. It's really that simple. You're not going to win any speed records with this. My personal best is 3 minutes. I have no idea how people do it in 10 seconds. And I don't care. If you're like me, and you just want to solve it, this is the method for you. Let me give you a quick rundown of how it works. You start with whatever layer you want. Say this one. I'll choose the white layer because that's my favorite color. You solve it using whatever the hell method you feel like it, because it doesn't really matter. I mean, the first layer is not the hard part anyways. You play around with the cube for 5 minutes, you will get the first layer. Once you have the first layer done, then you go to the back and you put the 4 corner pieces into their correct positions. The colors might not be right, but at least they're in the correct location. Then the next step is to orient them all so it's correct, so that each color is correct. You'll get an X on the bottom face to know that you've done it right. And the next step is to put in the 4 bottom edge pieces. You do it one at a time, using the same move over and over again 4 times. It's just one move to memorize. And then once you have the top face and the bottom face, or the top layer and the bottom layer, all you have left to do is the middle column. And all you have to do is fix the 4 edge pieces on the middle column. Because the centers are always in the right place, because they're the centers, they don't move. And that's it. I'll give you a quick demonstration. I'll pause after each step so you can see it. I'm not going to go into much detail, because if you want to know the exact sequence of moves, just go to alchemistmatt.com. This is more of just a guideline so that you can see what it looks like, and when you go to the website you'll actually know what you're doing. So here we go. The top face, the white face. Alright, so here's the first side. I have the whole white side, and the edges are correct as well. So I've got the front, now I'm going to go to the back. And I have to look carefully to see which of these corner pieces are in the correct places. Okay. You can't really tell, it probably doesn't look like much, but now all four corners are in the correct place. So now what I have to do is I have to orient them so that the colors are correct. So it looks like a yellow X is what it should look like. Here's the yellow X that you have. So you can tell that the top layer is all done and the bottom layer is half done now. All the corners are correct. So what I have to do now is, for example, here's a yellow red piece that I have to move down to the bottom on the red side. So I'll now just move in all the edge pieces. Alright, so now the bottom is good, the top is good, and you can see that all that's missing in the cube now are these edge pieces on the middle column. And that is easily taken care of. Once you can see this one's in the correct position already, so I don't have to move that. Now these are the only two left, so the final move is going to look like this. And there you go. And just for fun, there's a few cool designs you can make with the cube. The checkerboard pattern. Little fun things to do. And there is this one. The dot in the center. Anyways, once you solve your cube, you have all sorts of patterns you can do. But back to your classic solved cube. Anyways, during my little demonstration, you might have thought, wow, he's doing so many moves, it looks really awfully complicated. That's not the case at all. What you saw was me doing a short series of moves repeatedly. So for example, to get the bottom four things, I did the same move 4 times in a row, which made it look like I was doing a lot of things that were complicated, but it's not complicated. It's really very easy. Just go to alchemistmat.com. Again, alchemistmat.com. Have fun. Rubik's Cubes are awesome. And then you should get yourself a Rubik's Cube keychain that you can carry around and show off to people on the subway. Anyways, have fun.